Oh, is he doing it?
Alrighty, audio is on, Scott.
You're messing with everything.
So, good to go. Just let me know.
I got sucker. Okay, am I gonna?
Yeah. If you're not going to do it, you're going to have to move. Sorry. You can do it.
I'm okay.
Why not?
I don't know what I would say. I'd probably get somebody in trouble.
Can't be worse than Andy. Got you some audio. Get you some video. Lady Dragon's getting set to come out here. Get the back of somebody's head right there. Lady Dragon's getting set to enter Phil Waybright Gymnasium for the contest tonight with the Morgan Township Cherokees, Lady Cherokees. Need to get... And there comes the Lady Cherokees. And here comes your Lady Dragons. All right, good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome to Phil Waybright Gymnasium, the home of the Argos Dragons. Tonight, the Lady Dragons will be hosting the Lady Cherokees from Morgan Township High School. Hello, everybody. Steve Stricker here alongside Joe Stone.
The better brother.
The better brother. Andy's off doing some Ancilla stuff here tonight, so Joe's filling in. Blake Thomas running the camera for us this evening. And Joe, it ought to be a great game here between the Lady Cherokees and the Lady Dragons. We got a little pregame interview I did with Coach Teal. We're going to bring that to you right now, and then we'll come back here with some more pregame in just a minute from the Phil Waybright Gymnasium. All right, good evening. Welcome to the pregame show. Steve Stricker joined here with the Lady Dragons head coach, Gary Teal. Coach Teal, thanks for joining us for a minute.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're getting set, just finished up the Thanksgiving break, and we're getting set to go here tonight with the Morgan Township Lady Cherokees. Before we get into the Lady Cherokees, let's go back and look at the last two games you had. Coming in off of a little bit of a losing streak there, going up to Jimtown, you guys were able to pick up a big win against the Lady Jimmies, and then you followed that up on Tuesday before Thanksgiving with a big win here against the Culver Community Lady Cavs. So just give us your rundown on the two games there before Thanksgiving.
Okay, at Jimtown, I thought our kids stepped up and played great defense on Jimtown. We played a man that night, and we started working on some different ideas and some different things. We ran a man deny press, and I thought they did a good job on that. We got Jimtown to turn the ball over. We just started out in our zone. We wanted to see how the officiating was going to call the game and so forth, and we went to our man trap the second quarter, and I think it was the first quarter was very close score. 9-8 or something like that.
11-9, they had a 2-point lead.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then I think we outscored them 27-4 the second quarter, something on that vicinity with the turnovers and the man press, and that really helped us get the cushion we needed. And I thought the kids played really well, and we got a lot of kids in the game. We got 9 kids on the scoring column, so that's always great when you get a win and get. I think we took all 13 kids because of no JV games, so all 13 kids got a chance to play in the varsity quarter, so that was good too. So that was a nice win. And we had Culver here at home, and, that's a big game, a rival game because of the bell. And we had won the bell the last 2 years in a row. We wanted to keep it. And once again, our kids, we had the same thing. We started out just trying to get in the flow of the game, making good passes, making good decisions. And then the second quarter, we turned up the heat defensively. We ran a 1-2-2 press. Half-court trap press along with our 2-3. We just switched our zones back and forth, just trying to maybe, add a little bit more defenses to our repertoire this year and just keep working on them. And the kids really responded well again, and we had a great quarter. Might have been 20-2, something like that, second quarter
again,
and then we built that cushion we really needed to finish out the game really strong. And the kids, that's a big thing too. The kids played hard for all 4 quarters, just not 2. They didn't come out and say, okay, the game's over. They really went ahead and played hard and continued to strengthen the lead. I think it got to 30 at one time, and then we ended up winning 52-20. And once again, we're able to get 12 girls into the game and get them some varsity minutes. So a good victory, and we get to keep the bell.
Got to keep the bell and got to go into the Thanksgiving break feeling good at 4-3. So bring it forward here to tonight. You've got the number 6 team in this week's Class A coaches poll coming in the Morgan Township Lady Cherokees, and they come in. They're going to pose some challenges inside. They've got some size inside. I think they've got 2 girls that go about 6 foot. But they've, they started off strong. They won their first 3 games, but they've struggled here the last 3, only winning 1 of the last 3 games. And they're coming in off of a big loss on Tuesday to North Judson. A lot of people are going to have that against North Judson this year. That's just a really, really good team. But, Judson beat them by, I think, 30 on Tuesday. So what do you think coming in here? They're going to be probably angry and looking for a win, but what's your keys to beating the Lady Cherokees?
Well, like you said, they have some size inside with Sahara B, she's 6 foot, and then they got a complimentary forward, and she's 6 foot as well. And then their guards are Kelsey Clemens, who has played as a starter for at least 2 years, I know for sure. She's very quick. She's a great three-point shooter. That bothers us some that they have such great three-point shooters. They have a freshman, O'Brien, that shoots threes, and Talia Bell, which is a B, which is Sahara's sister, is 5'9", and she shoots threes on the wing. And so they've got 3 or 4 kids that can really light it up on the outside. So we're worried a little bit about the three-point shot and making sure we cover up that three-point shot. At the same time, we can't give post moves down underneath to the 2 6-foot girls, which is similar to what we faced the last couple years with Kaya Holder and Cameron Stanko, where they'd run that high-low game a lot. And so we're concerned about that as well, and just keeping them at bay. They're very quick. They're very aggressive. They're going to push the ball on you. And so I don't know whether you can compare scores or not, but, I mean, it's just, to me it's a toss-up game. I mean, I just feel the team that can play the best defensive game, do the best job hitting their shots, finishing at the rim, all those little things that you got to do is going to make a difference in this basketball game tonight, because even though, like you said, they've lost 2 out of their last 3 games, they're ranked number 6 in the state, and they were 4-1. Now they're 4-3. So they're going to be a tough competitor, and like you said, they're going to come in angry. They're going to come in ready to play and get back on the winning column, and we have to match their intensity level. And actually, we have to exceed their intensity level. We have to be more intense, and we have to want the game more than they do.
And it always seems like, for some reason, Morgan Township is, of course, it's a long drive. It's south of Valparaiso. So the home team really, last year we went up there. We had a great team, and we go up there, and it just seems like it takes a little while to get going on the road in that game. And, so hopefully that'll be an advantage. It's a home game for you here tonight. I really like the way the chemistry of this team is coming along. It has taken a couple games. Obviously, even with the experience that you had with Macy and Morgan,
right?
It's a completely new team.
It is completely
Macy,
new team.
She was used to playing with basically the same 4 girls for 3 years.
Right.
And, so now it's a completely different team. And it's taken some time, but I think that everybody seems to kind of be figuring out, this is my role. This is what I need to do. And you've seen some big games. Abby Manikowski stepped up big in the Culver game. Rachel Kuntz has stepped up big a couple of times. She had a great game at Jimtown. Cagney Hoffman has thrown in, some big games. Macy Morris really seems to be finding her stride.
Right.
And then Macy Stricker and then Morgan, they seem to be the rocks that everybody's kind of, relying on.
Exactly. Well, it just takes time. Like you said, it's a completely new team. You got 4 new starters. It takes time for them to find their own identity, and like you said, find my role on the team, what I can do to help my team. We always talk to them about that. When you have your role and play your role, just do what you do best. Don't try to be something that you're not. If you're a great defensive player, give me that great defensive effort, and maybe you can get a couple shots.
Right.
Things like that. Just try to do your best when you're in there for the team. And the kids have bought into that, and they're really, like you said, I think they're coming into their own. They're starting to gel, and the team chemistry is working well, and that's a good sign. It's just it's hard sometimes to keep their when you get into a losing streak, to keep them fired up because they lose games and they feel bad about it and they want to get better. So it always makes the team feel better when we can get a couple wins under our belt. But I just feel that they're gaining confidence, and that's important too, that they gain confidence as a team, that we can go out there and we can compete with everybody that we play.
And tonight, is a big game in more than one way. Obviously you want to beat a ranked team. You want to obviously defend your den.
Right.
But tonight is the last time you're going to be here until after Christmas. After tonight, you've got a 4-game stretch of road games. So you definitely want to pick this one up, I'm sure, before you go on the road and really give those buses a workout.
That's for sure. We got the 4 games on the road. After tonight's home game here, next week we play Thursday, Friday. That's a new thing for us, except for the tourney. Playing Rochester on Thursday night and turn around and playing CGA on Friday.
Right.
Luckily for us, those are 2 close, road trips. But then the next week we travel to Peru and that's a long road trip, and then the following week we travel on a Tuesday to New Prairie, which is a long road trip.
Right.
So then we're finally back at home at the Winter Classic. So we got some very good basketball games coming up, and we always like playing at home, and our home record's been pretty good over the last 2 or 3 years. And when you play away from home, it's always a difference. You do, different gymnasium, different lighting, different shooting surroundings. It always makes a difference. So we'll be glad to get back home after Christmas, but we're just going to take the games one at a time. What we talked about we've had before when I was here, I kind of make up a trail of courage. There's a goal that we want to get to if we can, and we've got these 7 games that we've played, and we've won the first 2, and this trail of courage is we just take them one game at a time, and as long as each person on this team does their part and they give 100% and they leave nothing on the floor, I can't complain,
right,
win or lose,
right.
And as long as they give their best effort and they represent the uniform they're wearing, Argos Lady Dragons, and they represent that well, and they play for the fans, they play for past players of Argos High School, and they play for each other. You can't complain if they give everything they can, win or lose. So,
right.
So it'll be a challenge to go on the road 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
We're not used to that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Good luck here this evening. Hopefully we can pull out another W against Morgan Township, and then we'll worry about that next week.
That's right, Steve. Thank you
All
very
right.
much for having me.
Thanks for joining us here, Coach Teal. We're going to go back to more pregame here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in just a moment. All right, welcome back. Here we're live from Phil Waybright Gymnasium, getting set to go here with the Argos Lady Dragons, going to be taking on the number 6 Morgan Township Lady Cherokees. Steve Stricker here with Joe Stone tonight.
Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, Joe. Got Blake Thomas on the camera. Argos comes in winners of their last 2 games. They are 4-3 on the season. They are 3-1 this season at home. The number 6 Morgan Township Lady Cherokees are 4-2 on the season. They lost 2 of their last 3 games. Started off 3-0, lost 2 of their last 3, including a big game against North Judson on Tuesday. They lost that one by a score of 69-39. So we'll see. Coach Morgan Township's head coach is G. Scott Adams. He is in his first season with Morgan Township, so he's 4-2 in his career. Of course, Gary Teal is the head coach of the Lady Dragons. He's 84-40 in his 6th year here at Argos, and he's 242 and 150 in 18 seasons overall. The last game out for the Lady Dragons, they won here at home on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving against the Culver community, 52-20. Argos leads the series with Morgan Township over the last 15 years by a 6-2 mark. And the last time out, Argos won at Morgan Township on the 1st of December of last year, 48-42. And that one common opponent with the 2 teams, North Judson, they put a beat down on both of us.
Isn't that amazing how the turn of events, last 3-4 years, North Judson's been down. Everybody's been kind of manhandling them, taking them to town, and then 1 year later, they just come in and they're whipping everybody that comes around.
Well, and that's the thing. And with basketball, you see it at all levels. One person can make a huge difference. And they got the 2 juniors over there with Cox and Morgan Shoemaker, who have been very good. You could see that talent last year. But then you throw in the freshman sensation, Frazier, and, man, they've just gone through the roof. They're scoring, 80-plus points a lot. They scored 70 on us. They scored 69 on Morgan. So, if you look at the one common opponent, North Judson, I guess it kind of, should be a great game here tonight because they both kind of played Judson the same. So,
the key for the Dragons tonight is it's got to be 2 things. 1, execution on offense, being patient, and 2 is defense. Their defense is going to have to lead them tonight. They have to shut down the wide open shots and the easy opportunities under the baskets for Morgan Township to make this game work for them tonight.
And that's the thing with Morgan is you can't concentrate on one phase of their game. They're dual layered. They've got great guards that can shoot outside, and they got size inside. So it's going to cause it's going to pose a threat, for that 2-3 zone that Coach Teal likes to run. they're going to have to keep it stacked inside, but they're also going to have to extend it at the same time. So, you try and beat a zone by either dribble penetration or shooting, and, they've got both options. So we'll see how the Lady Dragons can do. The big thing is they can't get into foul trouble. They've done pretty good the last couple games. Of course, the opponents haven't been as high a quality as we're facing here tonight. It's kind of an odd thing, Joe. If you look at it, the 4 wins that the Lady Dragons have had, the teams that they've played, just the way that everything is laid out, there's only been 1 win among those teams at the time that they played. First 2 teams, of course, that was their first game.
Right.
Jimtown was winless. Culver Community had 1 win.
And
so
Caston was
their first game.
First game. So.
Yeah. So, they've gone on. They've won a couple games. Bethany Christian has turned into be a 500 team right now, and they won that by 2. So this is going to be the biggest test of the year here for the Lady Dragons on their home floor, a team that is ranked in the top 10 in the Class A poll this week, and they're going to be hungry because they just got a whooping from North Judson. So they're going to come in here and they're going to want to put something down.
Maybe the old saying, we got them right where we want them, way ahead and overconfident.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back here with our starting lineups from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in just a minute.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium, getting set to go. We're going to do the starting lineups first for the visitors from Morgan Township. Number 12, a 5'5" senior, Kelsey Lemons. Number 20, a 5'3" freshman, Emma O'Brien. Number 21, a 6-foot sophomore, Emmy Wells. Number 22, a 5'9" senior, Talia B. And number 33, a 6-foot senior, Sarah B. And for your Argos Lady Dragons, number 12, a 5'4" senior, Abby Manikowski. Number 24, a 5'9" senior, Macy Stricker. Number 34, a 5'5" sophomore, Morgan Dunlap. Another sophomore, 5'9", number 42, Macy Morris. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Dragons, a 5'10" senior, number 44, Rachel Kuntz. All right, Joe, any words of wisdom here before we get going?
No, the girls, I think if they come out and believe that they can play with this team, they can. You know, I've seen the confidence in their eyes, and the boys are coming off a pretty good win against Valley on Tuesday.
High scoring affair.
It doesn't matter. It was great.
It was
defense.
a win. Hey, it was a win.
You were there. I was there. I was up on my feet clapping because of the defense. It was fun, and that does trickle down. These girls, that pumped these girls up, and these girls can feed off that.
All right, it's going to be B going up against Kuntz for the tip. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Everybody's ready. Scorer's ready. Ball's up and tipped around, and Abby Manikowski comes down with it. Lady Dragons start with the ball.
It's like they're in a man-to-man defense.
Stricker has it on the right wing. She's going to pull up. Passes it out. Manikowski on the right. Back up. Stricker up top the key. Looks for Dunlap. Nice cut there. Dunlap has it on the left. Dunlap kicks it out. Stricker looks for a shot. No shot taken. Manikowski's taking it around the top of the key. Passes it up. Stricker. Stricker looks at it. She's going to drive. Passes it over Macy Morris. Nice drive to the bucket by Morris, and it's off the mark, but the offensive rebound goes to Manikowski.
I'm loving the Dragons' patience right now. We said earlier there was one of the key of the games. Look at him. Nice and patient, working the ball, not forcing anything.
Kuntz passes it in. Nice job by Dunlap to corral it. Another offensive rebound there by Dunlap. She puts it back up, and it rolls out. Morgan Township comes down with the rebound. They're pushing it across.
I know we didn't get anything out of that possession, but I thought it was a really good possession for the Dragons.
Lemons gets it across, and it's off of Wells' fingers out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover for Morgan Township. Yeah, I know. I agree with you there, Joe. The patience of the Dragons really showed in that first possession. And there's a shot. Morgan's from center field trying to get it to Morris, and it's picked off, so a turnover for the Lady Dragons. O'Brien brings it across, and she's going to get fouled. Looks like they're going to get Morris on that. It's going to be her first and the team's first. Nice inbounds pass right there, and the shot's off the mark. Stricker gets the defensive board, and she's bringing it out.
Push it.
She's got her. Morris is ahead. Morris with the left, and she puts it in. Good push up there by Stricker, and a good job of finishing there for Macy. Wells has it on the right, passes it over. B back over to Wells, in, and back over. A three-pointer on the way, and it's short by Wells, and Stricker gets a second rebound here.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. It was a beautiful, she looked up to see if she could hit that pass again, saw it wasn't there, held onto the ball, and being patient.
Stricker for three, it's off the mark, and almost another offensive board for Morgan, and it's going to go out of bounds. So first shot of the game for Stricker, and it's off the mark a little bit.
Just needs to get her feet set right there, that's all. She just kind of rushed it a little bit. I think it might have been more surprised she was that wide open.
So O'Brien's going to bring it across here for the Lady Cherokees. She's got, there's a nice cut and a good look inside and an easy bucket for Talia B off of the beautiful cut. Dunlap's not wasting any time getting it across, and it's going to go off of her foot and out of bounds. It's going to be the second turnover for the Lady Dragons. Just a little too fast there for Morgan. She needs to slow it down. There wasn't anything really there, was there?
No, there wasn't. But she saw she beat the first two girls, so she was just trying to make something happen.
O'Brien passes it over to B. B inside, gets it into B. And B gets her own rebound, puts it back. There's a rebound for Kuntz. And they're going to call a tie-up, so that's going to go to Morgan Township.
Honestly, that's not a bad call. That could have been an easy travel for Morgan.
Right.
So, I mean, take the lesser two Weevils.
So Morgan's going to inbounds under their bucket on the left wing. They're going to pass it in. B's going to go up over Kuntz. Can't get it.
Good
Stricker
defense.
with another rebound.
That's her third of the game already.
Yeah, she was too short against Culver of having a nice drive there to the basket. No, it rolls out, but she's going to go to the line shooting two. Would have loved to have seen that go down.
Nice play right there by Stricker. You know, once in a while, which I haven't seen all the games and everything, but I like her sometimes just to grab that ball and take the team on her shoulders and, let's go with this.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that, and I'd love to see that more myself. And she took advantage because Morgan Township just really didn't recognize that she was coming. And she puts the first one in, so a good free throw there. She struggled a little bit from the line.
That's all right.
So good to see her start off, get a free throw in there. And she goes 2 for 2 from the line, gets the Dragons back up 4-2 with 5:07.
Great
good
hustle.
play there by Morgan. She gets the steal. She's going to go right at it and take it in for the bucket.
That's the confidence I'm talking about. Believe they can beat this team. And it looked like, Gary Teal has normally been playing just a 3-2 zone or 2-3 zone, and tonight it looked like he changed it up a little bit to a 3-2 zone.
Lemons got free underneath, and with the easy bucket, makes it a 6-4 game. Morgan Dunlap's going all the way, but she gets blocked by B. Kicked back out, though. Stricker has it. Stricker sees an opening. She's going to take an 18-footer. Bank shot. Yes. She gets a double bank.
That's what we're looking for right there out of
You get 4 points for that. There's the defense, and that shot is way off the mark by Talia B, and the shot or the rebound goes out of bounds off of Sarah B.
See, now right now, I think Coach Steele needs to keep the pressure on. Keep pushing them girls. Keep pushing them up. Morgan Township's not responding very well to Argos's push.
I like the change in defenses. I think it's going to be a good thing throughout the night. Stricker's taking a long three.
You bet. Why not?
Good. Oh, Manikowski over the back. Stricker was just a little bit farther out than she thought she was and just short off the front iron. Manikowski gets called for an over the back. Her first, team second. O'Brien brings it across for the Lady Cherokees, leading 8-4. The Lady Dragons are. B has it. She's going to swing it. And nice anticipation there by Dunlap. Easy layup here for Morgan. And she makes the 10-4 ball game good, buddy.
Well done. See, that presence of Macy Morris up top is throwing them off. They're trying to get it inside there to 33, and they're not having a very easy time doing it. So now they're making cross-court passes, which we're taking off.
Long three off the mark. Big rebound, and they're going to call Stricker with the foul. That was a good rebound from the weak side by Talia B.
No, they called it out on Abby Manikowski. That's her second.
Oh, they got Abby. I didn't see Abby in there. I thought they were going to get Stricker. So that's going to be Abby's second. And number 22, Talia B, at the line shooting two. First one goes in for her. Got a sub coming in. Cagney. Abby's going to set. Cagney's going to come in for her. I don't know how much the last 3 or 4 games you've seen, Joe, but I tell you what, Macy Morris has come to life. She is a baller, and she is really doing a great job for the Lady Dragons. And that's a bad pass by Morgan into some pressure and a turnover, and an easy layup, and it's missed on the far side. Yeah, I can't tell you how impressed I am with how much Macy Morris has grown here in the first part of the season.
Well,
and she doesn't try and do more than she can.
Yeah, I mean, she's a role player, and she knows her role, and that's the thing. But if you ask her to step outside that role, she'll do it.
Well, and that's a term that I really hate because everyone is a role player.
Correct.
I mean, it's just it's almost a derogatory term. It's kind of like a quarterback in football that manages the game. I mean, Macy's got to be smarter than that right there. She gets a foul on the other end of the floor. She did a good job of not going over the back.
Right.
So that's her first. That's the thing that she's got to watch. She's really good after she gets that first foul of getting that second one within a couple minutes. So see if she can play here for a few minutes without getting another foul. O'Brien brings it across for the Lady Cherokees.
Rachel's got to get out there just a little bit quicker. Some of these girls can shoot the three really well.
Lemons with the drive. She goes around Stricker, no foul, good job, and picked up by Stricker.
Oh, push it. That's it, Stricker. That's it.
She's going to pull up from 15, and it's off the mark. And there's going to be another foul. Lady Dragons are getting a lot of silly fouls on, stuff that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on Macy Morris, and that's her second. That's not good. 15 foul already for the Lady Dragons, and they cannot afford to be in foul trouble.
And like you said earlier, a couple of those fouls are just really dumb. The girl had the position. She had the rebound. She's ready for it. Why even reach in there? Just let her have it.
How many of them have been on the other end of the floor?
Right.
There's a travel for B.
That was great defense by Macy Stricker right there. Forced her. She had to switch directions. Shift her pivot foot with it. So it was a nice play, nice defensive play.
A little pressure there, and Rachel's fading instead of going to the ball, and it's a turnover. And almost lost out of bounds. There's a three-pointer on the way, no good. Cagney Hoffman kind of gave up on that one. I don't know what she was doing.
Oh, double dribble.
And B gets it inside, and she puts it in for two. Sarah B with her first bucket of the night. Coach Teal wants a timeout to talk it over. It's a 10-8 ball game. Lady Dragons were up 10-4, and it's a 4-point run here for Morgan. Got a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break and be back here in just a moment.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Well, their game plan is going to try to get it in there, number 33.
All right, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. The Lady Cherokees are on a 4-0 run here. Argos had a 6-point lead, 10-4, and Lady Cherokees scored the last 2 buckets. Coach Teal wanted a timeout, talk it over with the girls. We've got 1:37 left to go here in the first. We've got 2 starters with 2 fouls, Macy Morris and Abby Manikowski. And this pressure right now from the Lady Cherokees is causing trouble with the Lady Dragons. Stricker gets it across, no problem. Nice drive in by Morgan. She's going to get the bucket and the chance for the 3-point play.
Done.
That's how you break the press, Joe.
That's right. Macy took that ball. She took it in with confidence, dumped it right off to Morgan. Morgan had an easy layup after that.
Foul is going to be called on Emily Wells. That'll be her first, only the team's second foul. Morgan Dunlap with the chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. She's already got 6 points already. And the free throw is no good for Morgan. Rebound goes to B. And B almost travels.
Yes.
Good pressure there by Dunlap. Almost causes the turnover. Good skip pass to the far side. The shot's off the mark, but the rebound inside, and that's a putback by Wells.
Got to block out, girls. Got to block out.
6-foot Wells going over 5-foot 1-inch Hoffman right there. Little pressure and some trouble, and almost a turnover. There it is. It's a turnover.
Well, and that's the thing. Kuntz she had Morgan right there, and she didn't pass it to her. She tried to hard pass.
Right. Hoffman gets a steal, but then she loses it right back, and a layup attempt is off. Good push up by Stricker. Kuntz has one-on-one, can't make the bucket.
Well,
Here comes Morgan.
This is a fast-paced game that I don't know if Argos can maintain this kind of pressure.
No, they don't want to. They don't want to run like this. They need to slow it down.
We don't have a very deep bench.
Play inside, and there's a good defensive play on B by Stricker, and gets the rebound.
That's good.
I thought she was going to get called for a second there. There is a turnover by Kuntz, and right now we just kind of have the wrong people in the wrong positions. They're.
I mean, Rachel Kuntz, she's one of the tallest players out here for us, and she's standing out here by the 3-point line. Get her down low. Post her up.
All right, Morgan Township, O'Brien brings it across. There's a 3-point attempt on the way, in and out by B. Dunlap brings it across.
Just take your time.
There you go. Stricker's going to take the 3-pointer, and it rims in and out for her. That's the end of the first quarter. Lady Dragons lead 12-10.
That was a good shot by Macy right there.
I didn't realize the clock was running down like it was.
Time winding down, you have to take that shot. So
all right, so after 1 quarter of play here, Lady Dragons leading by 2. We're going to take a break, come back here with second quarter action. You're watching RTC4.com's coverage of the Argos Lady Dragons.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Second quarter getting set to get underway. Dragons holding a 2-point lead after 1.
Now that was pretty fun, intense first quarter right there.
Yeah, Morgan Dunlap led the Lady Dragons with 6 there in the quarter. Macy Stricker had 4. Macy Morris with 2. The bad news for the Lady Dragons, 8 first quarter turnovers, and they got 2 girls, Manikowski and Morris, with 2 fouls apiece.
And Morris is still out there.
Morris is still out there. Manikowski is on the bench. Here we go. Stricker has it across the timeline. Hoffman says, here, give it to me.
I think there's a little set play they're trying to run.
And
let it go.
Hoffman throws it off the back of B, and it goes out of bounds.
Rachel was a little off on the play right there. Morgan started cut. Rachel started cutting at the exact same time.
Yeah. Stricker is going to trigger the inbounds. Macy Morris right there. She's going to take a three-pointer, and it's just a little long.
Let it go, Rachel. Oh,
jump
good
ball.
jump ball. Well done, Stricker. Let me get in there.
It scares me every time she does that.
I know it scares you, but I love the hustle. I do. That was smart. Yeah, Macy's only has one foul, Coach.
Yeah, O'Brien brings it across. She's going to take a three-pointer, and it's going to go high off the glass. B gets the rebound, and she's going to go, and she's going to get another, and she almost goes over the back. Morgan can't handle the rebound, and it goes back over. Lemons.
Yeah, finally got her.
And what did they call?
Over the back. Morgan almost had that rebound right there, and she went over her back.
So they call Lemons with a foul. That'll be her first. Manikowski's going to come back in, probably for Morris. 7:18 left to go in the first half. 12-10 Argos lead. Got some full court pressure here by the Lady Cherokees.
I think it's just more man-to-man, but right now. Oh, Morgan.
Jump ball, so it's going to stay Lady Dragons ball, but you got to really, I don't know. I teach my kids that. I mean, you're going up that sideline. You see a girl that's right there waiting on you. You pull it back, you cross over, and you get it to the middle.
Right.
And it's hard, easier said than done, I guess.
It is.
But, they want to just go as fast as they can. Of course, they're going to let you get the sideline because that's where they want you to go. Stricker almost gets the turnover. Manikowski has it on the right wing. Stricker down to Hoffman on the left.
Be patient.
Hoffman gets it inside the lane there. She should have took that shot.
Yeah.
Manikowski's going to drive to the bucket, turns back out. Hoffman's going to take it in against the trees, and she can't get it to go, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Wells. It's going to stay Lady Dragons ball. Hoffman's taking it right down into the trees.
I do love her no-fear attitude.
Stricker's going to trigger the inbounds here for the Lady Dragons. Gets it in to Manikowski on the right. Down to Kuntz. Kuntz's bad pass off the mark. She was trying to hit Morgan inside. Turnover, Lady Dragons. Here comes Lady Cherokees. That shot was just inside the line there.
Take him. That's it. Good job. There, good ball fake. Look, right to the basket. Ooh.
Stricker off the mark on that drive. She looks winded.
Yeah, a little tired.
Kuntz gets the rebound. Good job there, corralling the rebound by Kuntz.
Well done, Rachel.
Morgan's going to bring it across for the Lady Dragons, tied at 12.
Take your time, girls. That's all you have to do.
They're letting that pressure get into their heads, and they're playing a little frenetic right now. Post up by Stricker. She needs to go baseline on that move. Kuntz takes a three. She's off the mark. The rebound goes to B. B's looking. She finds Wells, and she's off there as O'Brien off on the layup.
I think Kuntz put some nice pressure on her there and forced her to make a bad shot.
Dunlap loses the ball.
She's just trying to do too much right now.
And there's a frustration foul right there by Morgan Dunlap.
Slow down. Take a deep breath.
Seen that before, the turnover, and then frustration sets in for Morgan and creates the foul. O'Brien's going to bring it across now for the Lady Cherokees. Hoffman working on O'Brien. They try to lob it in and way too high, and Morgan gets the turnover. Gonna bring it across here. They're trying to get Morgan to go to her left. Nice little drive and finish at the rim there for Morgan, and she puts the Dragons back up too. We're under 5 to go here in the first half. O'Brien brings it across. Pass outside. They're trying to get it. They get it to Lemons. Lemons down in the corner. Shots off. Rebound Morgan.
She walked.
And good job there. Manikowski thought she got the foul, but no, she had a good defensive play.
She did.
And the turnover for the Lady Cherokees.
That look on Manikowski's face was priceless right there. She's like, what, me again?
Let's go, we're in. Stricker gets it in. Morgan's going to go to that corner again. She gets through it this time.
Yeah.
There's going to be a foul. She's pushing the issue right there, and there's a foul. Are they going to get B or Lemons?
I think it's number 33, B.
Going to be B. Yep. So that'll be Sarah B's first foul, only the team's fourth.
And she's their go-to person right now, so why not take it right at her after this?
Stricker outside. She's kind of cold so far from the arc. Needs to take it in and get some fouls, get some foul shots. 2 for 2 from the line. Morgan has it up top. Morgan's going to drive it in, kicks it out. Manikowski from 18. She's just short.
Oh,
there's a carry.
Yeah, she called it. They got it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, B gets turnover. We got a sub coming in, number 10, Gracie Abbott.
And that little pressure right there that Macy Stricker put on her, even though she got out of her way, it threw her off enough, threw her rhythm off, and she ended up double dribbling off her leg.
Yeah, you don't always have to foul
Nope.
them.
You always don't have to be right on. Sometimes just the little things like that make all the difference. Get out of her way. Well done. Right at him. Good job. Not
Bad
so
pass.
good.
Yeah.
Don't foul, Morgan.
Going to call it on the ground.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1-1, though, for Abbott. Just came into the game for the Lady Cherokees. They're going to call Hoffman on that, I believe.
Morgan.
34. They got Morgan.
That's her second.
Yeah, so Morgan has 2. Going to test the conditioning of the Lady Dragons here tonight. This is a good up and down pace. Abbott at the line shooting 1-1. First one is off the mark, and Kuntz can't get to the ball.
Well,
got to get that rebound.
When you just stand there and don't block out, that's what happens.
So big offensive rebound there, and another offensive rebound by B. Morgan Dunlap on the floor, and B puts the ball back in the bucket, ties the game up. Coach Teal wants another timeout.
30.
We've got 3:31 left to go. We're tied at 14. We'll be right back.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
Now, to their 7.
All right, welcome back here. 3:31 left to go. It's a 14-all ball game, and Lady Dragons have got to clean up the turnovers. They've got 12 turnovers here so far in the first half to only 7 for Morgan Township. A little full court pressure here by the Lady Cherokees. Got to get it out of that corner. There they get it across to Kuntz. Kuntz looking back. Tries to throw it over the top of a 6-foot player. It ain't going to work. And B puts the Cherokees up by 2 for the first time here tonight. And she's got to remember there's somebody coming. You got to get across the line to help her out. There's over to Stricker on the left. So 3 minutes left here in the first half. Lady Dragons down for the first time. Manikowski has it. She tries to get it into Kuntz, and that's going to go out of bounds. Macy Morris is going to check back in. Manikowski's going to check out.
I think
Lady Dragons are sucking wind right now, Joe. You can see it.
Yeah, give Kuntz a break right there. She didn't even put her hand out for that ball. That's just tiredness right there. She's just tired.
O'Brien gets it. Lemons is going to take a 3, and it's way off the mark. Dunlap's just going to let it go out of bounds. That didn't hit anything, Joe.
I know. I would have grabbed that. That's a rebound for me in the stat book. Start padding your stats.
All right. Well.
So, but that's okay. Either way, we got the ball back.
Then she gets it into the middle. There she goes across to Morgan. That's how you break that press. And she tries to get it down. She actually had the right pass, but B, with her long arms, is able to deflect it. Another turnover for the Lady Dragons.
See how they're posting her right there? Macy's got to try to front her right there. Try to front her. Let him try to lob it over. It's got to be a perfect pass to get over Macy's arms.
Kuntz has it on the right wing. Dribbles out. She's going to fake. Takes a 15-footer. No good. Nice rebound by Macy Morris.
Well
and a
done,
putback.
Macy.
So that ends a big scoring drought for the Lady Dragons. I think it'd been about 2.5 minutes since their last bucket.
And we're tied. That's, just said we're not playing bad.
Macy Morris on the ground.
And they're calling a jump ball.
Jump
Well
ball.
done.
Good hustle that time by Macy. She got a break on the bench, and
Rachel
she come
Kuntz.
back in with some effort.
Rachel
Kuntz
on the ground.
with a good effort, too.
Love it.
So they're going to keep the ball on the jump ball. Minute 49 left here in the first half, tied at 16. O'Brien has it up top for the Lady. And a nice pass in, and that's too easy for B. Nobody was even there.
That's it.
Hoffman brings it across. She's got to center the ball. Center the ball. All right, gets it over to Morris. Morris with a nice drive, but she can't corral it, and it's a turnover. Stricker's got to be smart here.
Back up. Just back up. You're tired. Just get back.
And they get it in once again, and B with the post move and over the back, and she puts it in. Got to get more body on there.
Yep.
If they're going to call that, they're not going to call it if you don't block them out. Morris gets it back in. Stricker has it up to Morgan Dunlap. Morgan's going to bring it across. She's got a lane, and they're going to call the blocking foul. She was there for a while, but Morgan did a good job of sliding around her.
Yep.
She puts the bucket in, and she's going to go to the line for another and one opportunity. Second foul on Talia B. Dunlap has a chance to bring the Lady Dragons to within one. And she's off again. Tired legs right there.
Tired legs. Used all arms, didn't even jump.
Lady Cherokee's bringing it across quickly.
No.
They're going to get Hoffman, it looks like.
Nope, that's Morgan.
Is it Morgan?
I'm betting on it. 3-4, that's her third. Got to get her out of there, Coach.
Yep.
There she goes.
Well, that's tiredness right there. They're just they're gassed, and the free throw goes in for B.
It's hard to play with. We have a very small bench. So
B is 3 for 3 from the line. Cherokees are up by 3. Puts both of them in. 4 for 4. More full court pressure here. Manikowski brings it across. Gets it over Hoffman. Hoffman gets it in. Kuntz back out to Manikowski.
Get out there and get that ball, Macy. This is where you need to shine, right here. Where are you going, girls?
.22 seconds left. Stricker for 3. And it's just short.
Man, that looked good.
And there's a good play by Morgan. She throws it off. That's O'Brien,
Yep.
a freshman. That's a heady play there by the freshman.
Oh, Coach called timeout before she got it off the leg, so.
Got a 30-second timeout.
That was a nice looking shot by Macy right there. That looked good from right here, just a little short. It was right on target.
That's the thing. You never miss by much, but
wasn't good.
Hasn't got one to go in yet. Morgan Dunlap has 10 points for the Lady Dragons, but she also has 3 fouls. She's on the bench here. Finish out the first half. Lady Dragons down by 4. Morgan Township with the ball coming out of the timeout. We'll see what the Lady Dragons can do here on defense.
Macy probably wouldn't be so tired. She would have played soccer for me this year.
I'm not going to disagree with that. That was not my decision by any means.
I know, buddy. I'm just teasing you. It's fun that way.
Yeah. I had to call the games anyway, so I might as well have been calling some that my daughter was playing in. O'Brien brings it across. She gets it over. Lemons, nice shot fake, and she puts it in at the buzzer, basically.
That was a nice bucket.
So that bucket by Lemons at the end of the first half gives the Lady Cherokees a 24-18 advantage. That was a 14-6 second quarter in favor of the Lady Cherokees. So the Lady Dragons have been doing very well in the last couple games in the second quarter, and tonight, second quarter kind of let them down. So we're going to take a break. We'll total up the halftime stats. Come back here for more action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. In just a minute, you're watching RTC4.com's coverage of Argos Lady Dragons basketball.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
All right, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We are at the half. Morgan Township leads 24-18 over the Lady Dragons. And the first half scoring, Sarah B., 6-foot sophomore for the Lady Cherokees, leads them with 10. Talia B. has 6. Kelsey Lemons with 4. O'Brien and Wells both have 2. For the Lady Dragons, Morgan Dunlap with 10 first half points. Macy Morris and Macy Stricker both had 4. The story of the game for the first half, 16 Lady Dragon turnovers to only 8 Lady Cherokee turnovers. The pace of the game definitely is favoring the Lady Cherokees. Their full court pressure, obviously with 18 turnovers, is causing havoc against the Lady Dragons. So they're going to have to find a way to kind of slow it down, run their offense, find some good easy buckets here. They did a good job in the first quarter. They found the basket with some back cuts and some drives to the basket. Kind of went away from that. Of course, in the second quarter, the turnovers kind of went up a little bit as well. So some foul trouble for the Lady Dragons. Morgan Dunlap starts out the second half with 3. Abby Manikowski has 2, and Macy Morris has 2. Stricker, the only other one, she had 1. Talia B., the only one with more than 1 for Morgan Township, she has 2. So the Lady Dragons short bench to start with, and then they're tired from the pace, and then they've got some girls and some foul issues. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill climb here in the second half. Of course, down 6 to start, so they're going to have to work their way back and find a way to slow down the pressure of the Lady Cherokees. So the youngest stricker there just made her shot. So we have about 4 minutes left to go here before the start. We're just going to leave it on the court, and we'll come back here at the start of the second half in just a minute. All right, welcome back here. Second half getting set to get underway. Lady Dragons down by 6. We'll see if they can work their way back into this game. You know, Joe, you and I were talking a little bit here at the half. Lady Dragons kind of got caught up in the speed a little bit in that second quarter, and they're not built to play that kind of a pace. They've got to slow it down and get back a little bit more into their pace. And
that very first possession of the game that we had, we didn't score off it, but we worked the ball really, really nice, got a really nice shot. And after that, we've kind of started speeding up, and we got tired. Tired leads to silly fouls. Silly fouls leads people on the bench. People on the bench leads to down 6 at halftime.
Starters back out on the floor as we start the second half. Macy Morris up to Macy Stricker, back to Morris. Morris on the right wing. Looks inside to Morgan Dunlap. Morgan with the left. That was a nice left hand, but the rebound off the mark goes to B.
Unlucky on the turn, but it was nice.
You don't see that very often. I made a lot of hay in high school on that left-hand little baby hook. There's a Lemons 3, and it's just short, and a rebound on the backside by Dunlap. Dunlap has Kuntz running, and that's just out of bounds. Yep. Good hustle there by Kuntz. It was a little bit far ahead of her range there on that pass by Dunlap, but she does a good job saving the ball.
Yep.
Manikowski's going to trigger the inbounds.
See, it's the little things. Just like that right there. You had 3 people going to the same spot.
Kuntz has it, 15-footer. Stricker way outside. Passes up the shot, gets it over to Morris. Back up to Kuntz, top of the key. Kuntz looks, takes a dribble, passes over. Morgan Dunlap. Morgan gets in lane, left hand, can't finish. B knocked out by Kuntz. Put back, no good. Rebound B. Got some opportunities right there.
She's got to finish those. Got to hit the back of that glass.
There's a three-pointer on the way, and good by Talia B, and that's a dagger after 2 putback opportunities go off. Yeah, she does that. I hate that. She pulls that thing up. And
33 already has a nice foul on her. She's their main player they're going for. Take it right at her.
There's a turnover.
Let her have it, Morgan. Let her have it. Yes.
B with an easy layup. So B comes out, has 5 quick points. And the Lady Dragons down 11 quickly coming out of the gate here in the third quarter. Couple bad turnovers. Can't put it back in on a couple putback opportunities. And Lady Dragons have dug themselves a big hole here with 6:26 left to go here in the third. We'll take a break and be back here with Argos Lady Dragons basketball. You're watching RTC4.com.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
Alrighty, not a good start to the second half here for the Lady Dragons. They come out, Morgan Township scores 5 points, all by the senior Talia B, and have taken an 11-point advantage. 6:26 still left to go here in the third. So,
and you know, I'm not going to say they come out flat because they didn't by any means. Argos didn't come out flat this half. It's just, I mean, some bad decision making.
And then they got to be able to finish.
Yeah.
So here's some full court pressure. Dunlap gets it over to Morris. Morris with 2 on her. There's going to be a foul call. They're going to get B on that.
That should be her second or third.
Third foul if it's on B, and it is her third. Team's first of the second half. So that might slow B down just a little bit there on the defensive end of things. O'Brien on Dunlap. Dunlap gets it over to Morris. Stricker's open. Late on the pass. Can't finish the easy bunny. Puts it in. Gets a rebound. Puts it back in. That's a good offensive rebound there. Stricker just wanted to pad her rebound stats. So she
take away an assist from Kuntz.
She has an opportunity here to get an old-fashioned three-point play if she can get the shot to go from the line. And it's in.
Yes, well
3
done.
for 3 from the line. Stricker has 7 now for the Lady Dragons.
Cut the lead down to 8 now.
Yes. Good steal there. Macy Morris. She's got to take it in. Crosses her over. Yes. Good crossover by Macy Morris for the bucket.
Nice.
You know, we used to have a term when we played that probably shouldn't repeat, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yes, and forces another turnover.
So there's a couple quick turnovers here in the third. 3-point play by Stricker and a nice crossover by Morris, and the Dragons are back to 6, 29-23.
It's a hard beat. She was standing wide open down there again. Nobody on her. We got very lucky that it wasn't an easy layup.
There it is. Break the press. Manikowski cutting in the backside, and it's going to go off of her. And okay. I thought they were going to say Manikowski touched it.
Hey.
It looked like she might have.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
So
we're back
good
down
press
to 6.
break. Yeah, right back where we started. Nice inbounds, and the bucket is good. Macy Morris, beautiful cut on that play, and they've cut it down to 4. So a great little stretch here for the Lady Dragons. Morris and Stricker with 7 points. Three-pointer on the way. Lemons is good.
Nice. That was a nice hit.
She had Stricker right there. I mean, it wasn't bad defense by any means, and she just hit it. There's a good press break. Dunlap gets it across. Crossover, and they're going to get a foul.
A little hand checking they're calling this half.
Are they going to get Wells? Yep, they're going to get Wells. That'll be her second. Team's third. Yeah, they're calling it a lot different, aren't they?
Yeah, they didn't call that very much the first half, and now they are. And look, Argos had 4 fouls the first half with none to Morgan Township. Now Morgan's got 3, none to Argos. So, I mean, it's kind of weird how that works out that way.
Dunlap, three-pointer from the right side, and it's in, out. Oh. It was in twice and then rolls out. B, look at that, 6-footer with the back behind the back.
She walked. She shuffled her feet.
Blocked by Stricker.
Get that out of my lane.
Get that out of here. 6-footer, who cares?
Yeah, you marked that down as a block shot. That was beautiful.
Oh, Morris.
Another hand check, though.
Advantage, play on, right? Play on.
If this was soccer, yes.
Oh, my goodness. Wells, that's going to be her third. And all of a sudden, the Cherokees are getting into some foul trouble. They got 4 here in the second half.
It's another nice, beautiful move.
Oh, and Morris, I tell you, she's smooth on that drive.
Get her to the weight room in the off-season.
I've talked to her dad, and he says she eats like a horse. It just goes right back out, apparently. I don't know. Kuntz back out. Mankowski gets mugged. And, yes.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. That was that's going to be Cherokee's ball on the jump.
Yep.
That was a nice drive by Manikowski. I thought she got a little body contact there on the other side. I didn't disagree with the jump ball. I disagreed with the other girl that hit her.
Right.
Oh, nice play inside, and it's missed, but the rebound goes to Stanko. And another Stanko rebound, and she's going to get fouled by Stricker. That looked like it might have been clean, too. No body. Got him up top, I guess. So the freshman, Cassie Stanko, is going to be at the line shooting 2. That's only Stricker's second foul. She's in good shape.
Yep.
Those are the kind of fouls you don't want them to finish that bucket. Stanko off on the free throw, so that was an even better foul now.
Coach Teal telling her she did a good job on that.
So 4:05 left, a 7-point Morgan Township lead. Stanko's second from the line is good. Her first points of the game. Steal by Lemons. Over to Lemons. The steal was by Abbott.
Yep.
Manikowski's trying to get around.
Where you going?
Morgan's got 2 on her, and she loses it again.
That's why we take it up to quit coming cross court.
Lemons gets the bucket.
Quit coming cross court. There we go.
Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Lady Dragons ball. 3:39 left to go. The problem is there's 2 people she's coming right at.
Yeah, I mean,
and, their defenders are right there, too.
Who's ever going Macy over here, their defender just steps off and takes the ball.
Manikowski, there it is again. Morris with the nice cut and puts it in again for 2. Macy Morris now with 10.
Get on there.
Yeah, there's Abby Manikowski on the floor and almost a steal by Dunlap. And there it is, a steal.
Take it. Go.
And the foul is going to be called on Morgan Township. That's going to be on Abbott. That'll be her first foul. Team's 5th, so Joe with 3:24, they're 1 foul away from being in the bonus. We're still in the third quarter. We're still in the third quarter. It's 5-1 in fouls in the second half.
They were in the bonus early in the second quarter against us. So, like I said, it's a tale of two halves right now with the referees.
Right.
I'm not saying they're doing a bad job. I'm just saying, be a little more consistent the first half, and we'd be okay.
Nice cut, backdoor Morgan Dunlap, and she's going to get fouled. That's going to be either Lemons or Stanko. I think they're going to get Lemons.
Is they?
Nope, they got Stanko.
I've been, I'm
you're just like Andy. Whatever.
I am nothing like.
I have eyes of steel, is what he tells me all the time.
I wear glasses.
Yeah. Dunlap at the line, and she puts it in. No. Good try, though.
Yeah, it was a great try.
7-point lead, 3-10.
I need her to come keep book for me in the soccer season.
Dunlap puts them both in, 2 for 2 from the line on that trip. Lady Dragons back to within 6 with 3 minutes left here in the third. Travel, yeah, he called it. I didn't know if he saw it. 5th turnover here. It's a tale of two halves in two different ways.
I'm telling you.
Fouls and turnovers have flip-flopped here in the second half.
Have we had a turnover in the second half?
Yeah, we have.
Well,
we've had 4, but.
Well, I just didn't know if she was tallying them up different halves. See, that's better. Just slow it down, get the ball out front, make it happen.
Morgan, nice move, misses. Nice offensive board there by Morris. Dunlap, she's going to get fouled. They're going to get Lemons, I think, underneath.
Macy Moore's crashing the off weak side board. Love it.
So Lemons now with 2 fouls, and Morgan has 2, but the next time they get fouled, they're going to be in the bonus. 7 fouls here on the Lady Cherokees.
And see, right now, you got them on their back heels. Keep taking it at them. Keep taking it at them. Let them foul you.
Morgan off short on that first one. She's struggling here. She's 2 of 5, I think.
Just needs to relax.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Give a nice push.
Hit this one, you can get back to 50%. Bring it down to 5 here with that short. She kind of short-armed that one. You can see that off of the release. Lemons looks around. She finds O'Brien. O'Brien's going to take a long 3, and she drills it with 2 girls in her face.
Yep.
That was a tough shot there by O'Brien.
They've earned them. They've earned these long shots. Cagney about walked. She did there.
They didn't get her on the first one.
I guess I should have kept my mouth shut.
O'Brien's shot there after the 2 missed free throws, and now it's a 9-point game again for Morgan.
The Dragons they're in this game. They're doing just fine.
Over the top, and there's B. Too easy, no help from behind. And there's B. We get her started again, and now it's an 11-point game for Morgan. Morgan Dunlap brings it across. She goes down hard. It goes out of bounds off of Morgan Township.
That was nice of Stanko there helping Morgan up. That was nice of her.
Well, she helped her down. She better help her back up.
I don't think she helped her down. I think Morgan went in there kind of out of control.
Morgan, nice pass, nice cut. Oh, in and out.
Can't buy a bucket right there for that.
Second time that was there. Yeah. Nice work inside. Stanko just overpowers Kuntz. And it's her first field goal of the night. Stricker gets it across to Morris.
Help her. That's it. Now move. So where you go?
Morris drives in, kicks it back out to Kuntz. Kuntz over. Morris has it. Morris a little inside 10-footer, and the rebound goes to B, and here come the Lady Cherokees.
Good job.
Brian brings it across.
You see that, though? Macy's in there.
Nobody has gotten back on defense, and there's an easy bucket inside.
See, that's
Sarah B with 14 points, and the Lady Cherokees are up 15 now.
That was disappointing. I mean, you had Macy Morris fighting for that rebound, and she still beat half the people back down the court to play defense there. That's just great hustle by her.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in just a moment. We've got 3 1:09 left here in the third, and the Lady Dragons down 15.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back. Minute 9 left to go here. Cagney Hoffman checks into the game for Macy Stricker. And some more full court pressure here by the Lady Cherokees. Nice screen there by Manikowski. Morgan Dunlap with the ball, back up to Manikowski.
Well, you can't call a play while you're dribbling, honey. It's not going to work out.
Well, she's going to take a long three, and it's off the mark. Rebound comes to Abbott.
Don't know if that was a play call. Get out there on her. That's
Lemons, nice pass in. Stanko's just going to go bully right in on Morgan, but she can't get the shot to fall.
I do believe Rachel Kuntz, she blocked her from behind. So
there's a turnover. Dunlap tried to get it into Morris, and it goes out of bounds off of Lady Dragons. So somebody needs to take charge here. Lady Dragons, they did a good job of fighting back after Lady Cherokees had taken a little bit of an advantage and got it back to 6. But now it's back up to 15 here for Morgan with 20 seconds left to go in the third. And the tide has turned back to the Lady Cherokees. There's a 17-footer by Sarah B., and she is just tearing up the Argos defense. She has 16 points in 3 quarters. Another turnover for the Lady Dragons, and there's a foul.
She's throwing the ball in, and the Dragons are standing out there, not even moving towards her, just standing there.
They are gassed. They are out of gas.
I think Coach Steele needs to go back to the sprints machine or something to get him back in shape.
Manikowski with her third foul, and that's going to put O'Brien at the free throw stripe. She makes the first. O'Brien has 6 and 7. They have plenty of legs underneath their shots.
Yep.
Lead is now 19 points. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Another rough quarter here for the Lady Dragons. Morgan Township leads 48-29. That was a 24-11 quarter. They scored as many points in that quarter as they did in the first half. 24 points in that quarter. That is a hell of a quarter.
That's a great quarter.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break, come back here for fourth quarter action, see if the Lady Dragons can dig out of a huge hole. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching RTC4.com's coverage of Lady Dragons basketball.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
I'm going to take off my thing that no basketball players can come to my soccer workout.
All righty, here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Lady Dragons are going to have the ball to start the quarter. Stricker back in. Kaylee Carlton checks into the game for Kuntz for the first time. Manikowski has it on the right wing.
Can't dribble down to her.
Stricker up top. Hoffman into Morgan Dunlap. Morgan gets a nice drive.
Good ball fake. Got her to jump. Laid it right in. Well done, Morgan.
Morgan with 14 for the Lady Dragons. O'Brien gets it over to Lemons. Lemons drives on Dunlap, and she goes, good rebound there on the backside by Carlton.
Nice.
Stricker's out ahead and can't complete the left-handed layup. Now she's going to get a frustration foul, same as Morgan did.
Yep.
Could see that coming a mile away. Third foul on Macy.
High off the glass. All you got to do is lay that high off the glass.
O'Brien has it. Dribbles over to the right wing. Wells on the Stricker on her. Gets it over top. Back to O'Brien. Works in. B works over. There's over the back.
Yep, they got that one. Good job, Morgan.
That was a nice block out in
Very,
Wells.
very good defense right there by Abby Manikowski on the big girl.
Yeah.
Did a
Wells
really
is going to pick up her 4th foul. And that's going to put Morgan at the line shooting 1 and 1. Let's see if she can pick up her.
And now, what is she, 2 for 6, I do believe? Memory serves?
2 for 6, I think, from the line. All right, so Kuntz is going to come back in. Hoffman's going to take a seat. And Alexa Longoria checks in for the Lady Cherokees. I don't think she's been into the game yet.
No, she has not.
I had not have her marked down. Dunlap's first one is in and out.
I'm telling you what, she'd have 30 points tonight if those in and out ones would just stay in.
Right. Longoria comes in and takes a shot right away and puts it in. That's just the kind of night the Lady Cherokees are having.
Yep, they are shooting well from at least the second half. They are shooting very well. See what I mean? As Macy crosses that line, Kuntz is standing all the way up here. She should be down low. So she has somebody to pass to. I don't know. It's unfortunate.
Longoria comes in. I tell you what, she's had a good, and that's going to go right off of Manikowski. Good hustle play right there by O'Brien. She throws it off of Manikowski, and it's going to stay Lady Cherokee's ball. They're just out hustling the Lady Dragons right now.
We are so gassed that we are like in La La Land right now.
O'Brien with Manikowski on her. She's going to get a screen from B. Back out, Lemons looks at the 3, passes it into B. B fakes the pass, and she's going to get fouled by either Kuntz or Carlton.
We'll take a wild guess here.
They're going to give her 2 shots on that?
Yeah, I guess. Yep, Kaylee Carlton.
I don't know where that was a shooting foul. Never saw her even put the ball up like she was making a shot attempt.
Just because she was driving to the basket doesn't mean it's in the air.
Free throw is short. Ball never lies.
Yeah, that a boy. That a boy, Stricker.
19-point lead. 5:59 left to go here in the game. 50-31. B with the second shot. Second one is good for Sarah B. She's got 17 points now. Stricker gets the bucket to drop. Nice pass from Dunlap. She's got 9. Still would have liked to seen her use the glass on that.
Yes.
There's a turnover.
The little things, I'm telling you, brother, it's the little things. It's okay. We're still making progress.
Dunlap has it, drives in, passes it out. Kuntz back up to Stricker. Stricker's got 1 on her, drives it in, and can't get it to go. Gets the offensive glass, still can't get it to go. And there's going to be a foul on Carlton. Well, 2 shot opportunities there for Stricker, and couldn't get them to fall.
And it's just earlier I said Morgan probably had 30 points if she could hit the in and out. It's the whole team.
Right.
Macy's had 2 or 3. She had this nice 3 right over here, just barely in and out. I mean, it just off just a little bit. And I think the fatigue has something to do with that.
I think it is. O'Brien brings it across. You look at O'Brien, she looks fresh as a daylily. I mean, she doesn't even look like she's been playing, and she just pulls up and hits a 16-footer. Nobody wants to guard her. She says, well, you're going to leave me open right there. I'll take that shot. Dunlap thinks about a 3, passes it over. Stricker's going to take it. She's off the mark again. 0 for 65 now from 3-point range.
Hey, but at least she got back on defense. We'll take that. That was good work.
Goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
Pass it in. Lemons passes up the 3, gives it over. O'Brien's going to drive in. Nice little raindrop. No rebound. Offensive rebound. Lemons takes a 3, and she gets it to roll in and out. It's going to go out of bounds off of O'Brien, and it's going to be Lady Dragons' ball. Down 20 with 4:26 left.
33 has 14 rebounds. Man. Oh, she has 20 rebounds. She pulled.
Nice little jumper there on the baseline by Macy Morris.
Right now, definitely the best shooter we have. We need to start letting her light it up.
She's got 12 for the Lady Dragons. Pass over, B has it. She's going to dribble up top. She gets around Kuntz. Nice pass to her sister, but she misses. Nice rebound over the back, no call. There's another over the back, no call, and they're going to get Morgan on the foul. I tell you what, they let a lot of things go right there. Now they're going to get Stricker with the foul. That'll be her fourth. 3:37 to go, 18-point lead here. And the free throw is good for Talia B. B at the line, got one more here. Put the Cherokees up by 20, and she does. 6 free throws for Talia. Stricker brings it across, B on the defense. Passes it out, Hoffman, nice pass to Carlton, has an open lane, but she takes the jumper instead. Stricker's got to be smart, she's got 4 fouls. Well, she's just ready to get on the bench. B with a nice layup on the other end.
We're down 20, girls. You don't need to try to press. Just get back and play some defense.
Lady Dragons are gassed right now. They got 3 minutes left to go here. I don't know if they got enough legs to make it.
Their coach, he's putting in their subs, and you know, which is nice. It's the right thing to do. I have no idea what that was, and I'm not even going to try to guess.
Well, she lost the ball, and then she tried to put it back up, and there's a B for a three-pointer, and it's short. Rebound Kuntz. Back over, Stricker's going to bring it across.
Number 20 had a rebound down here for Green. You missed. Yeah, you were on the phone.
Stricker gets it in. Kuntz loses it.
Well. That was a nice pass.
Lemons, she's going to take a 3,
she's
and
been
it's
hot
good.
All night right there with that shot.
Kelsey Lemons with her second three-pointer here of the night, and it's a 25-point lead for the Lady Cherokees. Stricker has it up top. B on her.
Hey!
Finally gets one to go.
What'd you say, 1 for 66 now? You said 0 for 65 earlier.
Yeah, 0 for 65. 60-38 is the score. 60-38. When did that happen? Wow. So we got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break and be back here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there. Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of...
All righty, welcome back.
At least I don't preach it to you.
Lady Dragons or Lady Cherokees with the ball. Minute 43 left to go.
Just play some
Lady
defense
Cherokees
here.
lead
Just
60-38.
relax. There it is. Good defense. Good job, Cag. Take it all the way. And 1. Oh, unlucky. Hey, Kuntz finally put one back in. I'm sorry, I was just teasing.
She's not the only one, believe me.
Oh, no, not even close. And Coach Teal clearing the bench.
Hoffman makes the free throw. That's her first point of the night. We got some subs coming in. Vanderwill and Swathwood. Is that Swathwood? Cindy Shepard.
Cindy Shepard and
Parker. Chandel Parker.
Chandel Parker, yep.
Come in. So the young squad.
Hey, they got to get some varsity experience sometime. Let them play.
Oh, the bad thing is, Joe, the road's not going to get any easier, and it's literally going to be a road for the Lady Dragons. They're going to be on the road for the next 4 all the way up to Christmas.
Well,
we talked to Coach Teal about that before the game, and it's going to start off with a tough one down at Rochester next Thursday. So
yeah, Rochester's a solid team.
They are big, and they can shoot, and they can do everything. I mean, they're a very good team, and of course, you got Musselman inside. She's 6'2" and about 6'2" wide. I mean, she's just a big girl. Nice pass. Morris with the board.
That was a nice pass. LaGorga, nice pass. Just unlucky on the miss.
So 60-40. 30 seconds left. Vanderwill thinks about a 3. She wants to get into the scoring column. There's Morris for 3. It's off the mark. Just short.
And she's tired. You know, rightfully so. I mean, they played hard. Just got real tired, real quick. They played real hard.
I shouldn't have ate them turkey legs before I came here, and they're coming back up. Nothing's settling good here tonight.
My wife made homemade pizza, chicken barbecue pizza. It was really good. Chicken barbecue, homemade.
Carrie bought a Philly cheesesteak pizza. I think she just got it from Aldi's.
Aldi's, yeah.
Yes.
I've
oh
had
my
it.
goodness, that was so good. They got some good pizzas in there.
Well, you know what? We went from basketball to food.
Yeah, right.
2 things that we love.
Right, there you go. Just short of talking soccer, and you'd be all kinds of excited.
You know, I love basketball. You know, maybe not as much as soccer, but I do love basketball, and I really appreciate you having me here tonight.
Hey, appreciate you sitting in and helping out. Unfortunately for the Dragons, they come up short, 60-40, down 6 at the half, and they third quarter really hurt them. 24 points for the Lady Cherokees in the third, 12-11 in the fourth. I mean, it's, you know, one little thing here or there for the Lady Dragons. Yeah,
Morgan Township's a good team.
They are number 6 in the poll for a reason. So
they're a good team. We just didn't come. I'm not going to say we didn't come to play, because we did.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but
we just ran out of gas.
We just ran out of gas, and way too soon. I mean, in the middle of the first quarter, when we did that quick fast break in between both teams, you look down here on a foul or a timeout, and we have 3 girls holding their legs already, down on their knees, and then the other team's standing there just talking, having a good time.
Well, yeah, you know, I talked about, you know, Brian. She hit that jumper here from the left wing late in the game. She looked fresh as a daisy.
Yep.
You know,
she looked good.
Yeah,
nothing bothering her.
So you know, that's something that
we have to work on.
Yeah, they have to work on it here. They've got some time. They got a week before they play again. I think some wind sprints are in order for the Lady Dragons.
Something.
Yeah,
but
stair laps are.
You know, because the offense that we ran tonight, it worked.
Yeah.
You know, and the defense that we ran when we weren't tired, it worked.
Yeah.
So
we just ran out. Yeah.
Yeah. What Coach Teal is coaching, it's good stuff. It's just right now we're just not in shape, and that's the biggest reason. We don't know why.
Yeah.
So, but well, I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you got to talk a lot more than normal. You sound good on the radio, bro.
Yeah, you never heard me before, have you?
Not very often.
Yeah.
So
well, this is you know, this, and then I got those Pioneer football games in. You know, I got to do a little commentating on the play-by-play down there. Oh yeah,
nice.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, we did the sectional championship game at Pioneer, and then we went down and did the semi-state game, which actually was moved. Hey, that goes in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
the semi-state game was moved to Logansport because of the field conditions at Pioneer.
Oh.
So we got to do the semi-state championship game.
Nice.
Pioneer and Monroe Central. That was fun.
That's
from
cool.
Logansport.
So you got like a nice part-time gig going on here.
Yeah. Scott seems to like me for some reason. So
good.
All right. So let's get our totals here and get wrapped up for tonight. For the Lady Cherokees, leading all scorers tonight, Carly Lemons, Sarah B., Sarah B., the 6-foot sophomore with 17. Talia B., the 5'9" senior, had 15. So between the two B's, they had 32 points.
Yep.
That's a lot of B's. Lemons with 12. O'Brien had 9. Wells had 2.
So they almost had 4 people in double figures.
Stanko had 4. And Longoria came in and had that bucket there right away.
And hit it. Yeah. So.
For the Lady Dragons, Morgan Dunlap led them with 14. Morris and Stricker both had 12, and Hoffman had 2.
So we had three people in double figures, which is a really good game for us.
Right.
Offensively.
Right. Yeah, we just ran out of gas on the defensive end. Yeah, just ran out of gas on the defensive end. I mean, we scored 40 points.
That's
normally 40 points for us will win.
Yes.
A lot of times, we hold the team to 35 points. So our offense was not bad.
No.
But
our several unlucky bounces.
Yeah, our defense just they ran out of gas, and their size inside, they got some good offensive boards and stuff. One note here: 10 rebounds for Macy.
Yes, she had a double-double tonight.
Double-double. I think that is her first double-double of
12
her career.
points, 10 rebounds. So great job for Macy.
So one positive to look at. Obviously you don't want to lose by 20 anytime. So the Dragons will fall to 4-4 on the season. Morgan Township will improve to 5-2. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be back. Actually, we won't be back. The Rochester crew is going to do the Rochester game because it's at Rochester.
What about next Tuesday? You going to be back for that?
What do we got?
Boys LaVille.
Boys LaVille. We will be here for that.
Is Argos and LaVille here?
Okay, so we will have boys on Tuesday versus LaVille.
Yes.
Rochester crew will cover Rochester versus Argos at Rochester.
Well, good. You get a break.
And then we will be, that's going to be weird. We will be at the CGA then following on Friday.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll be back here on Saturday, homecoming.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. My daughter's in homecoming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
good luck to Laura in the homecoming court. All right, Joe, I appreciate you helping out here tonight.
No problem, buddy.
Thank you very much.
It was
fun. Blake Thomas on the camera for us. Steve Stricker saying goodnight here from Argos, where the Lady Dragons lose to the Morgan Township Lady Cherokees 60-40. And we'll be back next week with Argos Dragons on Tuesday. Until then, good night, everybody.
Good night.